how to build an aggressive care group team, or how to build an aggressive group. This is a management style that I'm going to share to our care group leaders and members, and even to our churches. So this module, we will going to study the characteristics of a good management leader. And we all know that your management style will determine your team performance. So these lessons not only can help this, or not only limited this to our care group ministry, but you can use this to your personal consumptions, even to your own family, mag-manage sa atong panimalay, and even to our organizations o kung sa diin nga mga companies kita na belong. So I want to share with you 5 management leadership style, and number 1 here is commanding management. So when you say commanding management, daw kabalo na kita sina, right? This is a highly authoritative kinds of management. It is the team members will comply whether they like it or not, and they will follow the leader unconditionally. And some of us don't like this kind of management. Inabalang gasunod ka lang bisan do sakit sa imo kabubuton. So because the leader is commanding management style ang iya ginagamit. So but you know why we include this kind of management style? Because this kind of management can be applied to standardized factory, when you're working in the factory, when you're working in some companies, and armed forces, mga military naton, and sporting events. So they follow their leaders whether they like it or not. This is a commanding management. And number 2 here, and I know a lot of you will like this kind of management. Personally, I like this kind of leadership. This is the visionary management style. So what is visionary management style? This describes where the team is heading and how exciting and meaningful when they achieve the goal. So I like this kind of management. They direct the team, and they describe the team on how exciting and meaningful when they achieve that certain goal nga ginset nila sa ilang nga care group, sa ilang group, or in their organizations. Another thing is this visionary management increase the awareness of the team visions and dreams. So may mga vision sila, may mga planan-awon and dreams. And I would like to share with you the example sa sining mga leaders, si Jack Ma, Alibaba, and Steve Jobs. They always preach to their team members what great dreams the company would fulfill in the future. So visionary management. And this is kind of leadership that fostering good and close team relationships. In other words, they establish emotional bonds with the members of the group. They give more value to the relationship rather than the performance. And we saw this kind of leadership sometimes that importante maayo ang relasyon, bisan pa ang performance daw hindi masyado ka okay, pero at least okay hay ka mo. And number 4, second to the last, is democratic management. So democratic management, valuing employees' involvement and engagement. So when making decisions, they are more inclined to solicit employees' ideas and reach consensus by incorporating everyone's opinion. So in times of implementations, in times of planning, they solicit some ideas, consensus, and some opinions of everybody, every members. That is democratic management. And number 5 is coaching management. What is coaching management? This type of management discusses with their subordinates to analyze the strengths and weaknesses during the work competence. Focuses on developing individual in the long-term professional growth and career planning to connect employees' goal to the goals of the organizations. It's more on coaching style, no, to the subordinates and to the employees. So number 1, commanding management. Number 2, visionary management. Number 3, affiliative management. Number 4, democratic management. It's more on solicitations, soliciting ideas. And number 5 is coaching management. It's more on developing individual in their professional growth. So I have a graph here. We will try to discover the impact on the team if you have this kind of management. So number 1 is commanding management. Ang iyang characteristic is instant obedience. So dapat ni dasigay kag dapat tumanon gid ayon. But you know, according to study, the impact on the team in this kind of management is negative, no? And the manifestations is do what I tell you. But the second one, visionary management, the characteristic is leading on direction. Setting goals, and the impact on the team is double positive. I will put this graph on the video. And the manifestations of this visionary management is come with me. I remember Jesus Christ, after he built relationships, after he healed many people and helped them, Jesus said, come with me or follow me. The third one is affiliative management. The characteristics is in emotional connections, more on relationships, and the impact on the team is positive, one positive. And the manifestations is members first. So it's more on focusing on members. And the last, number 5 kind of management is coaching. The characteristics of this leader is he developed talents and skills, and the impact on the care group team is one positive. It's like in the affiliative and coaching, they have one positive impact on the team. And the coaching manifestations is try this, okay? So try new skills and new discoveries. So we'll go to pros and cons for this kind of management. Number 1, the commanding management pros is implementing tasks efficiently. We all know that this kind of manager or management, every time they will impose their project or their goals, their plans, very efficient, because members cannot do anymore but to just follow the task. So ang iyang result is efficient task ang iyang ma-produce. Ang cons niya is of course lack of respect and don't feel in love or involved in the group, okay? So lack respect and don't feel involved. I'm giving notes here. When you implement this kind of management, this commanding management, if you are going to use this kind of style, please consider whether it is appropriate to your group. So kung sa mga companies, sa mga organizations, especially those individuals who have salaries, commanding management pwede gid nga i-implement nimo. But in our care groups, in our church, I think people follow because they love God. They don't have salary. So just consider the group, the appropriate sa imong group. The pros and cons in visionary management. Ang pros niya is giving directions and visions to the members, guiding everyone to be aware of their value in the group, and their sense of responsibility will come very naturally. So I like this kind of management, visionary management, because they are always guiding and giving directions and giving visions and dreams sa mga members sa team. And the members of the team doing their assignment, their task, very naturally. Ang cons niya is leaders of this type need to get the scale of visions right, and it must be attainable. So ang cons sa visionary leader is namin ni siya nga leader if ang iyang vision is right, most especially sa aton nga church. We have missions and visions. Dapat nakaangot ang iyang palananawon dira, or else kung hindi amo ang iyang vision, so may mga problem sa ulihi ang aton nga team, ang aton nga group. Note, adopting visionary management, one should combine a bigger picture with micro yet achievable. Mga visions nimo, mga plano, ano man na kadako, it might be ano na nga dreams, but yet achievable. Let's go. Ano ang mga merits and demerits to this kind of management? We know that focus more on they give value on relationships sa ilang team members. Ang merit is they build teamwork, develop relationships in the group, and build mutual trust. The demerits side is the top priority is the maintenance of the emotions and feelings between people rather than enhances the performance of group or in the organizations. So I met a lot of our leaders of this kind of inablang barkadahay, miguhay lang. Maski daw ang performance hindi gid masyado ka maayo, pero basta grupo lang gyapon, no? Miguhay lang gyapon. That is note, of course, relationship is very important, but it should be balanced to the goal of the care group or the organizations or the team. Number 4, merits and demerits of democratic management. The merit is the members feel greater sense of participations. You know, when democratic gani, tanan maka-participates, and they feel a greater sense of belongingness or participations in the group, which is good. The demerits, if the leader lack knowledge and judgment, and members too, ang problema sini kon sa democratic, okay ni kon ang leaders maalam and skilled, abi no? Pero kung hindi gani, ati ang problema gid ti kon ang members pagid daw hindi man masyado kabaluman, so the executions will be highly inefficient, and hindi gid makaabot sa expectations, no? So that's the democratic management, the merits and demerits. Note, democratic leadership and directive leadership are both extremes. The last one is the coaching management. So what is coaching management? The merits is that the management are patient with the growth of employees and allow them to try things out. So medyo mahaba-haba niyang pasensya sining mga coaching management style nga ginatagaan permi opportunity ang iya gina coach nga subordinate to try things out. Sige lang, coaching mo. But the demerits is if the coach has his own shortcomings, kung may problem man ang coach, the team may fail to reach the finish line. Okay? So, note, you need to spend a lot of energy in this management process. Conclusion. The key point of various management style is that the manager has his own inclination of it, or flexible ikaw sa paggamit sinitanan. You can use all this kind of management. You can mix this one, ma-blend din mo sang maayo, and always consider the group. Kag mangin flexible ikaw sa pag-use sini nga mga different management styles in any given situations, and then mga ga-improve ang aton nga care group ministry o ang aton company or ang aton organizations kung diin kita na belong. To end, I would like to share with you the word of God here in Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. It says here, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." So, God chose an eagle to compare Himself. Pag kita man kuno, in our care groups, hindi man gid perfect aton implementations, but our hope is in the Lord. And if the Lord is our hope, we always renew our strength every day, every Sabbath sa aton nga pagtipon o sa inyong pag-meeting, sa inyong mga team, sa inyong mga company. And the characteristic of the eagle is they will soar. Kung kapoy lupad, mahugpa sa duta, madalagan. Kung kapoy dalagan, hindi man mag-stop, sige gyapon lakat. So that is the spirit sa aton nga team, sa aton care group ministry, para maka-build kita sang aggressive care group team and members. God bless us all.